Hey, hello to you all. Now, this is it. We are here. I'm so sorry about the delay, everybody, because Trevor Coach was live streaming. So that's why the delay happened. That's one reason behind the delay, because of Trevor's live stream going beyond what the time that we were initially meant to be starting. And another reason why we're late is because I had to get my cats inside. That's why I had to get my cats in, because they were going out. So 2 reasons why we're late. But I did tell my mods that there was the chance we were going to be starting later, which of course eventually ended up happening to be the truth and only the reality. But we're here now. Right, we're here now. Oh, Hailey, you were dancing. You are funny, aren't you? But I hope you're enjoying your peaceful weekend. I mean, just wouldn't want for you to get bored with a lack of plans, but good to see you on here anyway. Good to see you. Good to see you. And Blacksmith, hello to you. Good to see you, and I hope Basil's all right too. I just had to get my cats in. They're inside now. But before I could start, it was not just because of getting my cats inside, but of course Trevor was live streaming, and his live stream went past the time we were supposed to be starting the live. But never mind. These things happen. These things happen, don't they? That's all one can say, really, Blacksmith. And Harriet, hello. Hello to you. It's certainly a real pleasure seeing you in here, as usual. You know, certainly is it a pleasure. Basil's just gone out, has he? Oh, and can we please show our kindness to Blacksmith? Because today marks the anniversary of his wife's death. 2 years will be no better because it will be 5 years. So please, let's show our support and sympathy to our Blacksmith. Thank you. If we can, thank you. Thank you. Howdy, Pamela. Hello. I wouldn't say hello to you without giving you a great big hug and squeeze always. Oh, who wouldn't want to give our Pamela a big, nice, long hug always? And hello to Braveheart. Oh, I cannot help myself. I cannot help myself because I'm giving Pamela a big, nice, long hug as usual. Thank you, Harriet. Thank you. Thank you. No, really, I mean, Blacksmith, you know, Blacksmith, I cannot tell you how much empathy I have towards you since the loss of your dearly loved wife. I cannot tell you just how much empathy I could represent towards you. Loss is heartbreaking, especially if it's somebody you love so much. I cannot begin to describe how heartbreaking it is. I mean, I can remember only too well just how I felt when my late grandfather Edmund died on the 18th of February 2020, only aged 73. So much condolences to you and wishing you well. Just hoping all's okay. Prayers to our Blacksmith always, Heidi. Prayers to him always. Hello to you, Anthony. Hello. Oh, Dormery. Hello. It's certainly been a while, hasn't it? I know. It's been a great while since we last had you in here. But it's wonderful having you back. Welcome back, Dormery. Welcome back. Hello. Yes, lots of hugs to you, always. You'd definitely be very good at giving the protective hugs to people like Harriet and Hailey, since they are, if anything, they're smaller than us, Dormery, to tell you something. You know, because we're both no different for height and weight, aren't we? But yes, we could definitely give the protective hugs, the more protective ones, to Harriet and Hailey, couldn't we? Yes. And all that. Thank you, Jody. Thank you for your empathy towards Blacksmith. And Hailey, too. Thank you. Thank you. No, I cannot represent my heartfelt empathy to Blacksmith himself, you know. Not yet, no. Not as of yet, Harriet. No, no. But 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 I am on the 17th of December going to put in the post box the Christmas cards I'm going to be sending, so it should get there before Christmas. Oh gosh, I don't know how many girlfriends you've gone through, Josh, but I'm guessing it's been at least one or two before they broke up with you. But hello, Josh. Hello. But I couldn't begin to guess how many you've gone through. Couldn't begin to guess. Thank you, Harriet. Thank you for your friendliness towards Josh. Thank you. Always. Always. Hiya, Dave. Hello. I do have Facebook. Yes, I do. If you see on my channel page, I've got a Facebook link. I've got a Facebook link where you can follow me on, Dave, just to say. I've got one. And I am at some point going to use my Facebook, which I'm only just getting used to now, but I'm going to do it about, use it maybe once a week or so, something like that, and put a post on maybe once a week on the Facebook. I'll just be careful how often I use it because obviously it can get me trolled. But yes, Facebook. Yes, I definitely. Yes, please do feel free to Facebook me if you wanted to, Dave. Please feel free to. Of course, Bill. Yes, I've got a Facebook account, so you can always private message me on that. You can always private message me, and I can always private message you on that. Weather too bad for you to go and put flowers on grave? No, it's been appalling today, the weather. It's been an appalling, absolute appalling. Hello there, Anthony. I'm still getting used to it, Dave, but I think I did receive a private message on the Facebook from Carla, but and Matt once. So you can do try, and please feel free to friend request me on the Facebook. Please feel free to do so. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you for wishing Blacksmith well. Thank you. Thank you. Got two. Gosh, you've gone through two. Wow. There are people who do go through more than just two out there, Josh. You're not the only one. You do get people who go through about 5 girlfriends before finding their perfect soulmate. You know, this just happens. It just happens, Josh. It just happens, you know. But Pamela, since you're here, I do hope it's been a nice weekend up at the farm, just to say. You know, I do hope it's been a nice weekend up on the Texas farm in recent times. Oh, it's a pleasure, Dominic. It's a pleasure. And obviously you've got trouble yourself, you know, because you've gone through recently an operation and you also deal with a deeply crippled agoraphobia. And that, being riddled with a deeply crippled agoraphobia, that obviously must be very, very hard to deal with. I mean, you're not the only one who can deal with crippled agoraphobia, Domare. There are many out there, and obviously it's a very, very difficult thing for one to contemplate too when they're dealing with it and all that, you know. Hello, Blacksmith. It's a pleasure. Certainly a pleasure. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Pamela. I think in the next couple of years or so, I'm going to need some glasses because I mean I've gone out in recent times, but I really can't see very far now. I used to be able to see at distance, but I can't see as far at distance now, unfortunately. So I think in the new year, I'm going to go to the opticians because I can really not see very well past a certain distance. I used to be able to see a good distance down, but now I can't. I can see close up, fortunately. I can see the comments, I can see the screen, I can see everything in this room here because it's not too far apart and it's fairly close. But going out, I really can't see down past a further distance now. You know, I mean, I really can't see so very well down a further distance now, unfortunately. But I need to see what the optician will have to say. You know, hi David, it's my bestie. Right, let's give it up for our bestie David. It's him, yes, he's on. You deserve an intro like that, David. And I've obviously got one for Sapper too. And Jonathan, not to mention, you know. You know. Oh, it's a pleasure, David. It's a pleasure. Thank you for welcoming David, Harriet, Pamela. Thank you. Oh, and good evening, Gareth. Good evening to you. You didn't know you needed glasses until, as a joke, you put on your sisters and amazed how sharp everything was. I think that's probably going to be me. It's going to be me. But David was asking me a question. David, I did have an optician many years ago just to see if my eyesight was in check. I was about 14 when I had one, and my eyesight, it was 20/20 vision. So it was a long time ago, and my eyesight was fine for a long time afterwards, but it's just recently now my sight's beginning to go a bit downhill, I'm afraid. I can see everything close up. I can see the chat, I can see the computer screen and all of your comments because you're not too far apart. But it's going out and looking at a further distance. I can't see so very well now. So yes, I'm not sure how easy it is. Not sure how easy it is to get an optician appointment now, but I think I will need an appointment. It certainly is. It certainly is, Pamela. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. I mean, once the live's over, I'll check. I'll check, Dave. Yes, yes, yes. Of course, David. Of course. I mean, I'm not sure how easy it is. I'm not sure how easy it is to see to get an optician appointment, but I'll try. I'll try. No, I know, Pamela. Yes, I know. I well and truly know. Happens to us at a certain point. It happened to my mother at a young age. It happened to my mother at a young age. So you can imagine what it's like. And Nutmeg's in. Hello, hello, hello to you. And hello to Blinky. Hello. Yes, do give a welcome to our Nutmeg. What you did for me, David. You should be proud of what you did. I mean, when you first met, I mean, I'm just so sorry I never said it to you earlier, at an earlier point. And I wished I'd said it to you earlier, but it would have been too painful at the time when I first met you. But what you did with getting me into the event attending and all that, it's really proved a huge difference in my life, and has really, really proved instrumentally useful in helping me with many things, as you know. I mean, I'm so sorry I took such a long time to tell you what it's meant to me, David. But and because of what you did and how it's really, and the effect it's had on me and how it's helped me in life, you know, it's something to be spoken of. It's something to be spoken of. Thank you, Matt. Thank you for telling me so. Yes, yes. It was helping me with overcoming the loss of my wonderful late grandfather Edmund. you know, and of course dealing with other troubles I was facing at the time when I first met David. I just wouldn't talk about it for a long time. I just wouldn't talk about it for a long time. I'm okay to talk about it now because I eventually opened up to David about it. But you know, but yes, I'm happy I've spoken about it now. He is, yes, he is Nutmeg. He is with us, yes, yes. Once you are only too pleased to have introduced me to these special events. Thank you, David. No, I cannot thank you enough for introducing me to them. I totally agree. It's the best thing I've been introduced to. David, can I thank you for your kindly acknowledgement to Nutmeg? Thank you. No, Nutmeg deals with poor health every day, David. She deals with poor health every single day. So, and also she's a cat owner too. So thank you for your kindly friendliness and acknowledgement towards Nutmeg. Thank you. Thank you. You bought a Christmas hat. It's Christmas pudding. It's so cute. Oh, Harriet, that is funny. They are great. I can't, David, they are fantastic events. I wouldn't change it for the world now, going to these events. I wouldn't change going to these events for the world since you got me into it. Yes, you know as well, don't you, Nutmeg? No, yes, no, this is only all the more true. This is only all the more true. You know. Hello to you, Molly. Hello. This is true, David. I know that only too well. No, cats are awesome. And dogs. No, dogs are brilliant. Dogs are brilliant, Nutmeg. But if above and beyond anything, I'm preferably more of a cat person. I totally agree with you, Pamela. I totally agree. But the thing is, some people don't always take the enjoyment of going out. That's the thing. I don't know if it's the same with any of you in here, but I'm talking about those who we may not know about. That's the thing. So if only more people were aware of that, and you shared a fantastic point there, Pamela. It's a very truthfully good, evident point there, you know. It wasn't me who gifted you the membership, Molly. I think it was Gareth who gifted the membership and all that. Yeah. Oh, Pamela Morrow's here. Hello, Pamela. Somebody's in the chat for you. We've got somebody in here. Did I ever mention David Scott, my bestie, to you? He's in the chat now. He was in. Oh yes, I'd like to see a photograph. Please do, Harriet. Please do. This is only as truth has things, Nutmeg. One never stops learning. One never stops learning. Double Pamela. We've got the two Pamelas, yes. We certainly do. Oh, David, Pamela's saying hello to you, by the way. You know, and I've got something to show. It's something I treasure. It's something I treasure greatly. It's a picture I just only all the more treasure greatly. This one. I mean, what the second one it could have done with being better, but the first one, honestly, it's honestly, I treasure the picture greatly. Thank you, David. Thank you for wishing everyone well. And thank you for your friendliness towards Pamela. Thank you. And thank you for your friendliness to the other Pamela. Oh, Sapper, hello. We've got David in here. And wait a moment. To show you, Pamela, and all of you in here, as most of you have seen this, but Pamela's yet to see it. Pamela Morrow is yet to see this one, but I think she'd be quite happy to see the picture. Now, this one here, most of you have already seen this, but this was David and I at the 2024 Detling transport event. I can see Sapper is here, Harriet. Yes, he was on Trevor's Live, not making an appearance, but in the comments section. That is, oh, David, Sapper's in the live now, who you know of, but Pamela Morrow's still here. That is David and I back in April 2024 at the Detling Festival of Transport 2024 event. You ordered the children's book. Oh, did you? Can't wait till it arrives. You're right inside, recommended by me. Yes, David's here, Sapper. He is certainly here. Yeah, and Sapper's here, who we've bantered. We've bantered like mad together. Thank you, Pamela. It's a picture I will cherish always. It's a picture. I'm seriously thinking about framing this picture one day. I'm seriously thinking about framing it, you know, getting it printed out and framed. I mean, I might even give a framed copy to David one day, you know, because I cannot beat this picture of us. I cannot beat it. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you. Yeah, Sapper's here. Oh, thank you, Pamela. Thank you for wishing Blacksmith well. Thank you. Thank you. And but I wanted to show something to all of you. I thought I'd show something that could provide some interest. You know, I think it will make the live stream better in one way or another, but I thought I'd show something. Yes, I like to print and frame photos too. I know. No, I know, Pamela. I know a lot of people don't frame pictures. I know. There's a lot of value to be to print and frame pictures. You know, there's so much value into it, isn't there? To tell oneself of things. I certainly will show. Yes, I certainly will show. And the same, a lot of people hardly go out anymore and all that. Well, not all, but some. So there's a point to be shared on that. And as David would really say, save culture. Thank you for your acknowledgement to Dave Bryan, Sapper. Thank you. Thank you. Right. I'm going to show a little representation soon, because I think it could make the lives better in the long run if I show it. Okay, now let's show something. Now, as one can see here, this is a little presentation featuring Tinker's Park to show what it's like. Tinker's Park, the enchantment of Tinker's Park, is a steam rally event, or as I'd so like to describe it, a vintage and steam rally event. Or a steam fair, as some of you would so like to describe it. And would I say it's worth going to? It most certainly is. It is worth going to for all people of all nationality, no matter what their background. I would recommend it to all holidaymakers internationally, Tinker's Park, for whenever it's on. The only thing with Tinker's Park is that it doesn't happen regularly. It only happens over certain periods of times annually, with one batch taking place in either the very early June or the final weekend of May, before the half-term school holiday is over, and another in August and one on the final weekend of September. As one could see, Tinker's Park has got a miniature railway, a narrow gauge railway, vintage vehicles, steam traction engines, steam vehicles, and the organs. Well worth the visit. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation of Tinker's Park itself. This was a test representation I did here. This is true, David. Yes, this is very true. You've got it correct. This is the truth. This is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, that what you've just shared. Green goddess. You've got brilliant humour, Sapper. Honestly, nothing could beat your humour. Hi, Goldie. Hello to you, my lovely. Oh, Pamela. I really wished I didn't doubt going when I first met David. I mean, I really wish I didn't doubt David when he first recommended it to me at the time, back in back in 2021. No, I really wish I didn't, and I wish, but because given how I was feeling, I just wasn't sure about going or not. But you know, even though he told it to me and I wasn't so sure, I thought about it, and as the day grew nearer, I eventually just decided that I was going to go. You know, and I was so pleased with the result. You know, I was like, do you know what? I was like, you know, I'm going to go again in the future. And I thought, right. And I checked the website David sent me that features, you know, bus rally events or other events of all kinds. And I checked one. There was going to be one the week after the Tinkers Park event I went to. And I thought, right, you know, that's what I've got to do. And I think it's going to help me with overcoming the crippled sadness I was going through and all that. Oh, it's a fantastic venue for antiques and all things heritage and vintage nutmeg. It's enchanted. It's enchanted. Pamela, it's worth going to. Tinkers Park is well worth going to. It is very, very well worth going to. Highly, if you're in England and if you were in the United Kingdom at the time where Tinkers Park is going ahead, honestly, you would not regret going. You would certainly not regret going. You really wouldn't. I mean, I, for one, certainly do not look back since going. If you're over in England, Pamela, obviously, I wouldn't recommend going over to the United Kingdom when it's not going ahead. But when it goes ahead, because as David said, it goes ahead 5 times a year, which is only as truth tests things, it's worth going to. Thank you, Harriet. Thank you. Thank you. You'll be there for dinner. You made a salad dressing called green coffee. Oh, brilliant. Oh, brilliant. Oh, don't worry about missing a thing. Don't worry about missing a thing. No, Detling's fantastic. Detling is fantastic. Yes, no, I couldn't agree with you more, David. Detling is just fantastic. I mean, I'm just so glad I went this time last year. I really do. Organ guys, I don't know the organizational group organ guys, but I've seen very many vintage organs like that of the Gavioli 87 key fairground organ, the Richter, the Mortier, so, you know, the Limonaire, so many to list out. Lots of blokes call you an enchanted ghost. Oh, that's just funny. I have a good feeling this is going to be funny. I know, that's just funny. Oh, Matt and Tommy. No, I haven't met Matt and Tommy yet. No. No, I've not met Matt and Tommy, and I've not even met Peter Mackett. But Peter Mackett, David's known Peter Mackett for a very, very long time, on the other hand. But I've never met Peter Mackett, but I did see him, but we weren't introduced. But I've never met Tommy or Matt, but I'm hoping to meet them. And Ian, I'm really hoping to meet Ian one day. I mean, I'm sincerely hoping to meet Ian too. So, yes, you know. Hi, Lisa. Hello. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Lisa. Seeing that Matt is your organ guy, Harriet, well, if you're at Tinker's Park and he's there, I'll have to introduce you to him. And then you can get up to all sorts of the naughty boy, naughty girl fun you do and all that. This time in person, you know. Don't worry if you can't make it to Sapper's Live tomorrow. Don't worry if you can't, Pamela. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about it. If I send something now, I'll send a video for those who want to see it. And it's some organ music, Christmas music played on an organ. I'll send it right now. I'm going to send it now, Pamela, okay? For you or anybody to see. when the live is over and all that. Right. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Just gonna get the video up. Okay. Right. I'm gonna get it sent in the Yes, you do. You certainly do. Yes, it'll be lovely to have Pamela on. Just going to get the video up soon. It's going to be up soon. I'm just going to put the link up, Pamela. Just going to put it up. A brilliant YouTuber got the fantastic adaptation of it done. He really did. But if David's still here, do you fancy taking part in Sapper's Live tomorrow? Just put the link up now, Pamela. It's certainly a pleasure. But thank you for the compliments. I mean, thank you. Thank you. Oh, if David's in the comment section on the live, he would definitely enjoy that live stream. He'd particularly enjoy... The thing he would particularly enjoy, Sapper, is what the hell is this song? He would particularly enjoy what the hell is the song. He would enjoy the moment. No, you would enjoy it, David. You would enjoy it. If you wait a moment, David, I'm going to put the link up to Sapper's live stream. It's already scheduled up. It's already scheduled up, just to say, so I'll get it up for you. Right here. Okay. Got the link up. I've got the link up now. If whenever you want to watch it, David, if you want to, the link's up for whenever you want to see it. You have a new... I mean, don't worry if you can't watch it, David, but for whenever you want to watch it, the link's there for you. Happy you've got a Christmas, an intro for Christmas, Sapper. Happy learning so. Happy learning so. And since I've shown a first, looking forward to it as well, Lisa. Okay, now I've got to share this. I've done another representation. I'm going to show another one. But the only thing was it was too big for StreamYard, so it's going to have to be done in the present version. And in your shorts, it would be too cold for me to wear shorts. Well, if one could see here, I hope it doesn't get too crude or vulgar, but here I'm wearing nothing but trousers because my legs get cold too easily, unfortunately. Well, I feel the cold, there they are. But, so I've got no shorts on whatsoever. And one could see here, got the trousers and the slippers on. And those are wool trousers, by the way. So, yeah, they are. In what way is it very fetching, Sapper? In what way? Makes them Megnog. A good one, Nutmeg. Yeah, so now it's time to show another representation I want to show, and I really think this is going to go well for the future sustainability and the future of my content, and to make things better moving forward, showing some real proper attempted representations. Those are just attempts, but I will try and work my way forward with the representations, as evidenced with the trying attempt with the first Tinkers Park representation and things, you know. So I'm going to get it up now, but it's have to be done in the present version because it was too big to go in the StreamYard. Okay, right. Share screen. Okay, right, ready? Welcome, very welcome to the Hove Museum. Now it's your to see him. There's no volume. Oh gosh. I thought one could hear it. Oh, it's this part. There's no there's no narration in this part, but it was only in the early part there was narration. It is Pamela. Yes, it is. Yes, yes. I haven't done a crown. No, no. No, but that's so funny that there was no sound when I tried to present it. I'd already answered Sapper's question. I haven't got a crown, unfortunately. No. Unfortunately, I don't have a crown. I can draw a crown, but I haven't got a physical piece of one, I'm afraid. Yes, the one that goes on your head, the physical copy. I haven't got one. They break too easily. No idea, Pamela. No idea. No, I'm not due any dental work. No, I'm not due any dental work. No. Oh my goodness, you need to taking the time in watching this very representation, well, slideshow representation, if you like, featuring the Hove Museum and Art Gallery based in my home location. Thank you all for viewing. Ta-ta for now. It's a bit failed, that one. I did try, but think I accidentally failed it. No, I could imagine. I've never had a filling done. I've never had one done. Just to let you know, Sapper, I never had one done. But the only thing why I say I failed it slightly, Pamela, was because Harriet couldn't hear any volume to it, and I think the real problem was I made it too long, and because it was too long, it was too big to fit into the StreamYard clip version, I'm afraid. So yeah. If I may ask, Sapper, what exactly does not surprise you in any shape or form whatsoever? If I may ask. What the? Oh, I'm back. I don't know what the hell happened. That nearly could be a game, couldn't it? Which could be, what the hell just happened? Like the what the hell is this song? That I haven't had a filling. I brush my teeth every day, Sapper. I brush them every day. I've only got 2 live stream presentations at the moment, Pamela, but I'm going to work on some more. I'm going to work on some more just to try and make things a little more interesting for the future, Pamela, because I think, like with Sapper's game of What the Hell is the Song, me doing presentations and things, this could interest to a good wider audience in one way or another, or a certain shape or form. So I think it's a good way forward. It's a good way of moving forward and all that, in my opinion, that is. But yeah. No, I don't. I don't, Nutmeg. No, I don't. And one might, and some people have often asked me about my teeth, and they have asked, have I ever had work done on my teeth? And I'm like, no, I haven't. And I was like, have you ever had dentures? I said, have you ever had dentures or implants put in? It's no, nothing has been worked on by my teeth. No, I've never had my teeth worked on. So no, that's just how my teeth are, just to say. It's just how my teeth have always been since I got older. You enjoy them? No, I will. Oh, thank you, Pamela. Thank you. Really? Oh my goodness, you got your first cavity in life 3 years ago. Oh dear, Nutmeg, that is awful. That must have been painful. This is as truth has things, Harriet. That really is well and truly all that matters. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dawn Marie. Thank you. Thank you, my lovely. You've not experienced a good filling, thank goodness. I've never had a filling either. I've never had a filling done to me. People have said to me that I have good teeth, so I'm pleased learning that you've got good teeth as well, Nutmeg. I mean, everyone's teeth is different, but yeah, you know, one's all different, aren't they? So yes. Obviously, can I say thank you to those of you who said some compliments about, or your review, if you like, about the presentations I attempted to do. Personally, I think they could have been a little bit better, but I gave them my best shot. I gave my best shot to it. Howdy, Zeph. Howdy. You're over with Jesus Enrique Rosas. Oh, okay. Not to worry. You did miss out something, Zeph, but since Zeph is here, I'm going to show something that may appeal to Zeph's interest. Sit back and watch, Zeph, if you want to see something interesting. Now, as one can see here, this is a little presentation featuring Tinker's Park to show what it's like. Tinker's Park, the enchantment of Tinker's Park, is a steam rally event, or as I'd so like to describe it, a vintage and steam rally event. Or a steam fair, as some of you would so like to describe it. And would I say it's worth going to? It most certainly is. It is worth going to for all people of all nationality, no matter what their background. I would recommend it to all holidaymakers internationally, Tinker's Park, for whenever it's on. The only thing with Tinker's Park is that it doesn't happen regularly. It only happens over certain periods of times annually, with one batch taking place in either the very early June or the final weekend of May, before the half-term school holiday is over, and another in August and one on the final weekend of September. As one could see, Tinker's Park has got a miniature railway, a narrow gauge railway, vintage vehicles, steam traction engines, steam vehicles, and the organs. Well worth the visit. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation of Tinker's Park itself. Thank you, Zeph. Thank you. It's worth going to Tinker's Park. Brilliant. But there we are. Oh, sorry, who's that? Hi, Wanda. Hello. Don't worry about a thing. It's certainly no trouble at all. No worries at all. It's wonderful to see you here, Wanda. It's good to see you. Thank you, Zeph. Thank you. It's worth going. That's an idea. That's certainly an idea, Nutmeg. And no, I think that's a good way, in a way, what I just did. I think that could be by and large, good way to promote it. Yeah. But if I may ask, Nutmeg, do they have classic car events over in Massachusetts, in your neck of the woods? Do they have classic car events there? Because, you did seem to take an interest in some of the classic cars I saw in recent times or over the years and all that. And things. It's our lovely Wanda indeed, Blacksmith, certainly is. But the Hove Museum and Art Gallery presentation, I'm going to redo that one. I'm going to eventually shorten it and redo it because it was too long and too big to fit into the StreamYard. But other event presentations and things, other presentations and things, and all the rest of it. I'm eventually going to set to work on them for other events I've gone to in the past and all that. I'm going to eventually get set to work on doing short-term slideshow presentations with some talking, representing it and all that. So I'm eventually going to set to work on other past events I've done as short-term slideshow presentations, and just for you, all of you to see, just for you to see and all that. No matter where you go, and it's more or less the same here in the United Kingdom. It's more or less the same here. Trust me, Nutmeg, once you go to one, you wouldn't regret going. If you were to go, Nutmeg, you'd trust me from the bottom of my very heart, you just would not look back, and you certainly would not regret going to classic cars or Steam Rally events and things. You really would not look back on going. No, you really well and truly wouldn't. I mean, I can't speak for your experience. From my experience, from when I've done it, you just wouldn't look back on it, and you certainly would not regret going. I mean, I've never regretted going to these events, So it's something I would recommend to not just you, I'd recommend it to anybody. I mean, what could stop anyone from going? I would say nothing should stop oneself from going unless there's poor health and things. That would be a reason that could obviously curtail one from going, and obviously family circumstances or meeting up with friends and things, that could obviously curtail it and things, like a special birthday to a special friend and all that, that can obviously curtail one from going. But when one's got no plans to do, I would recommend one go. If it appeals to one's interest, that is. Oh, really? Okay. Yes, no, I am going to set to work to it, Pamela. No, I am going to set to work on these slideshows just to make things a little bit more interesting, because I think doing the same thing, it can eventually bore audiences. So sharing some more things that are potentially by and large more interesting, it could work well for the live and all that. It could make it a little more interactive and things and all the rest of it, So thank you. Thank you for your endorsed support. Oh, yes, you were putting up the Christmas decorations. I hope it went all right, Nutmeg. I hope it went okay. Jody, hello. Jody. Certainly wonderful to see you on here, as usual. Paw Patrol petition has 73 signatures. Really? Really? Wow. I didn't realize this, but well done. I think I was about the 58th petition signer and on. Oh, it's still ongoing. Oh, is it? I didn't know. They get pretty much into everything. This is a problem with cats. That's the problem with them, Anthony. Oh, and Nutmeg, I do hope your close friends over for Christmas have a nice time with you. I do hope they have a nice time with you. But I take your mother wouldn't celebrate Christmas with you, would she? I don't know or not. Well, obviously because she's had the accident. But I do hope once the decorations have been put up and everything's been sorted out. I do hope you have a nice Christmas with your friends, but I'm just so sorry that you've gone into a painful rift with your family. But yes, I do hope the ongoing project isn't too much or too extensive and all that. So good luck for when it's all done, and we look forward to hearing once the project's over and done with. Really, 120? Oh gosh, that's a very, very long way. I mean, that's a very, very, very long way, 120 miles. But that's too far. That really is too far. That's very, very far. Gosh, wow. Not to worry, I do know you lurk, Jodie. It's no trouble at all. So many great memories from past years. This is true. Christmas can provide many good memories from past years. This is only as truth has things, and all that. But what isn't very nice is when one's lonely for Christmas. Yeah, no, 120 miles, that is far. That really is far. It's probably too far for you, I could imagine. No, but I am just so sorry about the rift you were going through 2 years ago, and I don't know if it's still ongoing or not, but I'm so sorry about the rift. I mean, a rift is devastating, and a rift, not only is it devastating, but it's heartbreaking when a rift happens. I mean, obviously, but it goes to show one cannot always win an argument and all that. Mia and Molly, oh, how lovely, Anthony, how lovely. I've received many Christmas presents over the years, Harriet. Hard to describe. Very, very, very hard to describe. Very, very hard thing to say on that. Very, very hard. But good question. Good question all the same. Very good question. Oh, Sharper, speaking of getting your mugs, your merchandise mugs. I mean, speaking of your merchandise. Speaking of your merchandise, Sharper, I tried to access your website, Sapper, but it didn't work. Trying to access your store, it didn't work. I couldn't get onto the store. I did try to, but I couldn't get on it. I don't know why, but I really did try and access your merch store. But I just couldn't access it. I wish I could, but I couldn't. I'm happy learning she had a long, healthy life, your Molly. Yes, and you've got Alice. Alice is sitting with you right now. Yeah, I wonder where Willa is. She's probably sleeping in the bed. I mean, what a naughty thing Willa did to you, didn't she, Harriet? She tried to get in bed, and you thought she was going to give you a cuddle in bed, only to have deceived you by biting you when you tried to cuddle her, thinking she was going to have a cuddle with you. And then you're like, right, picking you up, putting you in the bathroom, shut the door. New department on the link. Okay, thank you, Sapper. Thank you for the reminder. Oh, that is terrible. That's very, very terrible. That really is very, very terrible, I must say. That is awful. Willa is in the loo. She sleeps in the tub. Oh, God. I'm happy learning Sapper fixed it. I will try and look out for the fixed version of it. You know. Hi, Samantha. Hello, as Sap would be. Samantha! Samantha! Ta-da! There we are. Ta-da! Oh, goodness me. Yes, yes. Well, I think I'm going to think about finishing things off in about a few short minutes. Hello, Samantha. Hello. Normally we go on quite a long time, don't we? But had we not started so late, we would have gone on probably for longer, actually. But we're going to finish off in about 2 or 3 minutes. But just jumped into your nice warm bed. Yes, so we're going to finish things off in a few short minutes, but had we started 1 hour earlier, I'm more or less similar. I focus on myself, my family, friends, and the cats too. I'm more or less similar to you in one way or another, Nutmeg. I'm fairly similar to you, and yes, when there's a bullshitter in the family, there's not a lot one could do. There's really nothing you can do when there's a bullshitter in the family, which is only as truth has things, you know. Just mugs currently. No, not to worry, Sapper. Not to worry. Sapper, what I would say for those who are selling merch, as you advised to me a great many months ago, don't expand too far. Take it easy, take it slowly, and then one will surely not run into trouble. That's the best way to put it, Shady. So, oh, it's something to do with the series. I don't know enough about Per Patrol, Wander. I don't know enough about it. I really don't, honestly, but there you are. Right, we're going to have another minute of this chat, and then we're going to finish things off. I really do wish we could have gone on longer, but just isn't to be tonight. Just isn't to be, I'm afraid. No, I'm afraid not. But hopefully on the next Saturday live special, we'll do longer than just 1 hour. Because normally we do about 1 hour 30 or 2 hours or possibly a little longer. That's what we generally by and large do, don't we? But with the late night lives, on the other hand, sometimes we go on for as long as 3 hours or maybe even 4. Yes. No, but the 6 hours, I think that was pushing it. The idea of wanting to do 6 hours on a late night live in the future, you know, if I were to do that, obviously people would say, that's ridiculous, you couldn't do it. Well, to be honest with you, I think they're right. They're very right on that. This to season to all. Yes, season to all. Enjoy. Right, it's time to finish things off. Thank you for taking part in this Saturday Live special. Goodbye, and may happiness be knocking kindly on your doorstep. You know, and I do wish all of you most sincerely a fantastic weekend ahead. Whatever your plans for the rest of the weekend, I really do hope you enjoy it all. Ta-ta for now.